Hello and welcome to this bonus video where you'll see the benefits of smart previews. Smart previews are a very handy way to work from external hard drives. If we look at our folders over here, we can see that I have added my external hard drive into my folders. I did this simply by clicking this plus symbol here and add folder. And as you can see that this hard drive is currently darkened out, we can also see a question mark on the folder inside it. And if we look at the photographs here, our thumbnails in our grid view, we can see that the links are currently broken. If we go into develop, we can see that the adjustments here are not available to us. So we go back to library. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to plug my hard drive back into my computer. This brings us into our import module. You can see as well that we can add our smart previews while importing, but these photographs are already in the catalog, so I'm just going to skip that here. And if we look back over here at our folders, we can see a little green light beside my hard disk. We can also see that the folder has lightened up, the question mark has disappeared, and the link between the thumbnails and Lightroom is no longer broken. So I'm not going to turn all of these in smart previews because we'll be a while waiting for that, so I'm just going to select these first three photos here. So we can build our smart previews in two ways. We can go up here into library. I just click down the drop down menu there. I go to previews and I select build smart previews. Alternatively, I can just go over here. If we look at the histogram, we see this little rectangle and it says originals without smart previews. I click on this rectangle, this box pops up, gives us some information on smart previews. I'll just read it out for you now. It says, smart previews are typically much smaller than original photos, but they allow you to continue working even when originals are missing. So I want to build these three smart previews, so I just click here. We can see the status bar. Okay. And now if I just draw your attention back over to the histogram, we can see that this second rectangle is now highlighted. And this is indicating these are originals and smart previews. Now watch what happens when I go ahead and eject the hard drive. Take that out. If we look over here again at the folders, we can see that the hard drive has darkened out, the green light is gone, and the question mark has returned on the folder. If we look at these thumbnails, we can see that the broken link symbol is back. But if we look at these photos that we've selected and applied smart previews to, we have a different symbol, and if I hover over it, you can see that it says smart previews. If we look back over here at the histogram, we can see now that the third rectangle here is highlighted, and that's indicating that these are smart previews. We can now apply adjustments to these previews, which will be stored in the catalog. When the hard drive is plugged back in, the adjustments are applied. Now let's say you no longer need these smart previews. I just simply go back up into library, drop down to previews and click discard previews. I click discard, and as you can see, they now have broken link symbols on them. And that's smart previews. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson, and I will see you at our next lesson in Lightroom.